6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week.
We're going to have millions of Americans losing their jobs.
And just this morning, the Labor Department is out with jaw-dropping new numbers.
It's time for fashion to answer the call to action. My name is Amanda Curtis. I'm the CEO and co-founder of N.A.bld and 19th Amendment. As of today, we are opening up the N.A.bld on-demand manufacturing platform for free so that anyone with sewing abilities can access a pattern, tech pack, and instructions for making fabric masks.
On the N.A.bld platform, on tech pack quotes, we have our stitching requirements. Hi, my name is Lital Platt. I'm a fashion designer here in New York City.
My name is Kim Mowers. I am a professional sewist. I am primarily working with leather, and I usually make these kind of bags, but right now, everything's kind of on hold to make masks.
I've been working professionally in New York for about 3 to 4 years as a freelance seamstress. However, this kind of freelance work, of course, the minute the city went into shutdown, were the first industries hit from social distancing and lockdown measures. It was fascinating to me when this crisis first started that it seemed the item most in need was actually an apparel item. It was a soft goods item, which meant that it would require sewing.
I thought it was important to take on this project because, unfortunately, there's not enough protection for all of the people who are helping those in need. If I have the resources and I have the ability to make something that will help, I am going to do it. So I have now stitched the front and back together, sandwiching the elastic in, and then I have top stitched a bunch. This is how I'm doing my pleats.
Where can we get personal protective equipment? Does anybody make this in stateside? Nobody really knew. And the big thing about this crisis is that it has exposed all these weaknesses in the supply chain. I realized it was going to be hard to make things quickly, but pivoting quickly and moving nimbly is one thing that you can do when you are a small entrepreneur. And right away I knew that there would be a need for this, and there would also be a need amongst my entire community to have some sort of way to support ourselves and to survive for the next couple of months. Try to steam the fabric so that it doesn't have to stay sterile. This medical equipment, and unfortunately this is there's a whole slew of extra things we have to follow. We've had to teach ourselves these little bits and pieces that we want to make sure that we're compliant, but we also know that time is of the essence, and until the supply chain ramps back up, there will be a lag between now and when all the orders that are being made get fulfilled. So, nice. So we have pleated on the sides and top stitched all around. You should go to that window or this window. That's everyone cheering outside for emergency workers. It's become what? I think we're on week 3 or day 4, I think, of of doing this, 7 p.m. on the dot, everyone outside cheering. So I was already involved with N.A.bld. When I found out they were doing the mask making initiative, it seemed a natural course not only to work with a team that I already had a great confidence in, but also to make use of all these machines and sewers and people that I know. It was really unfortunate to think that I would have these machines and this access, but wouldn't be able to help the city because I wasn't a 500-person factory. I still wanted to participate.
These are the masks I have done so far. I think I have about 300 done now. It's been great. It feels good to help in any way I can.
You can cut. So in a sense, it is a gig. It's not just that I get to help the community, but I also have a job.